Pilots, you just ain't gonna believe it. You just ain't gonna believe it. I ordered this jet Friday at 12 minutes after 4. Got an email confirmation that the order had been shipped at 4:51. I come home from work today on Monday. It's sitting on my porch. I got a big box on my porch. I couldn't believe it. So we're gonna see what we got here. Okay. Get this light turned on here. We can see a little bit better. That's right. Freewing BAE Hawk. Red Arrow. Now, its wingspan is 1,020 millimeters, 40 inches, 40.16 inch. Length is 1,221 millimeters, 48.1 inch. Empty weight, 1,450 grams. With or without battery, it looks like that's what it said. With or without battery. It says it's a 1/9 scale. Now I like that. I like it when the manufacturers put the scale on there. And we got a 12 blade fan. 12 blade fan on it. Let's see what else is it. Retractable landing gear. But I don't think this has got the improved landing gear on it. See, this one was on sale. Motion RC. $240. $239. Free shipping. And here we go. There's the manual. Now there's been some nice manuals. Freewing has a nice manual too. I mean, it shows you everything. You got everything there. I want to see what the CG. I want to see how good of a picture. There's your throws. There we go. Let's see. Now that's length and width. See the sticker page. Oh, we can build it there. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. There's your CG. Let's get back up here a little bit, folks. Go back a little bit. I'm going to have to get my glasses here. And here we go. We got a 3048 2300 kV Outrunner. Now this is an Outrunner 70 millimeter 12 blade, 80 amp ESC, 9-gram servos, digital, metal. Ooh, they say it can go 100 miles an hour though. Thrust to weight, 2,300 grams. And the thing don't weigh 2,300 grams. Got 2,300 kV engine in it, no motor in it. But it's an Outrunner, okay? So Guniac's burner is not going to fit on this. His burner only fits in runners. So I got to get in contact with the Geek whenever I get the money. The Geek sells one, but his is $80. So I'm planning on getting one for this one. But it might be 2-3 weeks before I do that though, because I got another project coming up, guys. This is a surprise. I'm gonna give you another surprise here. Just getting some winter projects lined up. Getting the tape all off of it. I get all that tape off of it because, man, if it touches that paint, boy, it takes it right off. Let's go ahead and go first up for this right here. I'm going to show it to you, but I'm not going to fly with it. stone on it. Got some stone on it. That's a beautiful red, dude. I like that red. My football team's the Atlanta Falcons. I've always liked red and black all my life since I was a little kid. A little dimple in it right there. Oh, heck. Oh, well. I'm not going to fly with this, but I want to show you something. You see them things right there? Now, that is gold, my friends. Gold. Take that thing out of this if you don't want to use this right here. You build a bomb. You build a drop tank for something else. You want to put a missile on a wing. You get that out, and now look at there. You got two of them. Now there's a little trick of mine. Think about it. You get them little rods. I've showed you about them little tools. But look here. That ain't got that little band on the end of it, see? So if you get one, put that little band in it, and I'm telling you, man, you can control that end a lot better and get it worked in through there. And then when you're pulling it through, you turning it and doing this, and instead of just wiggling it back and forth. Well, okay. All right, let's get this wing out, man. Come on. Dude. Oh, man. Now, I got a project on this jet, because if you've seen any of my earlier videos on EDF jets, I tell you about putting a screen on the intakes so that you won't be sucking those stones or nothing like that can tear your fan up. You don't want no stone going in there and tearing up no $300 fan unit, guys. I'm telling you. Go get you some screen they put on screen doors. Now, I'm going to do this one on the inside. Let me show you what I'm going to do. See, this is the inside here. You take your little small piece of screen, you lay it out there, you mark it with a Sharpie or something, you take a pair of scissors, you cut it out, you leave it about 2-3 millimeters too big. And you see how, oh heck, you can't really see, but you see how this edge here, it kind of goes in. Well, leave it a little long on the outer edges, see, and then shove that screen into it, or either take your hobby knife and cut it a little bit to where you can get that screen in there, see, and then bow it a little bit, put it in the inside on this side, see, on this side, and then you just leave it overlapped on the edge here, and you run your bead of epoxy around the edges there. See, that's all you gotta do. You ain't got to put it on the outside and make it look all ugly, but you can if you want to. It's a nice flat area though, but getting a screen down and having all those little pricks all sticking out the edges there is not looking too good. You know, it don't look good. A few little pieces of tape are coming up. They're gold, man, gold. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one out. Take these and these out. See? Now, see if I got them. Yeah, they're in here somewhere. I know they're in here somewhere. Where's my mounts at? Where's my mounts? Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Now what I've done here, now this is the, what I've done here, I've got a Velcro board there. It's made out of Velcro. And I put a FMS slide lock on it. You know, T-joint, whatever you want to call it. Tongue and groove, whatever. Put that on there. I made that. Took epoxy, took 2 pieces of plastic, glued together, and then put that thing on top of it. And look. Alright. That right there, that's another Velcro board. See? And it's got the Freewing hookups on it. See? Let me get back here a little bit. It's got the Freewing hookup on it. See? So I can put my tactic camera out here, and then I can mount this to a area in the middle of the plane. I can put it on a place where the missile goes. I can put it on anywhere drop tank goes. See, but I made them for my camera. But I've got to get Wi-Fi. Got to get that phone paid for first. And then I gotta get my Wi-Fi hooked up. There's a system where you put it in your car. AAA puts a Wi-Fi system in your car. You'll have AAA insurance, and if your car breaks down on you, it tells AAA, hey, I'm having a problem. I need some help. And they'll call you or leave you an email or something, ask you if you need help. So that's your Wi-Fi. You put it in your car and it goes wherever you go, okay? There you go. But you see these white stripes here? All these white stripes going? I got a decal sheet. I got a decal sheet for 80 millimeter. And I'm going to use some of the decals on it, put it on this. Now, yeah, it's got that spring shaft on it. But hey, the ones on that Viper work good. I mean, I got it up pretty fast out there on the road there, and heck, it didn't bounce and go nowhere. It stayed straight and level. Look at there. Metal. I mean, you can't beat that. So what if it ain't no shock absorber? I ain't out for looks. I bought this thing because it was on sale. I didn't buy it because it was the best looking. But it looks good. I needed a British jet. I got these Russian jets. Yeah, it's got one of them flares on it there. Wing fins. Yep, already installed. Got some bubbles in. But that's alright. That's okay. Like I said, I had that decal sheet. I wanted to see one thing. Alright, here we go. See. This one there is a decal sheet from the FMS 80 millimeter. That right there is an old Dynam British plane. I had some left over. I wanted to see how much bigger they were. Yeah, a little bit bigger. And even bigger. See, I can kind of stick that right there. I've always liked making things bigger. I don't know. I like bigger. See? So I'm going to choose which one of them I'm going to put on. But right here, this is pretty cool. They got all your wires all stuffed up in there. Look at it. All neat. Right through here, these two channels here is your air intake. That channels through, goes into the engine. And I've noticed, I hadn't seen these on videos. I hadn't noticed this little piece of balsa wood there, and I got one on this side. I wonder why they did that for. I hadn't seen anything like that in videos. A bit unboxing and build. But that right there is made out of balsa wood. A little small, thin. And there's some ventral fins that are made out of balsa wood too. You glue them on yourself. There's the lights. Hey. It's got wing tips. And the hinges is regular foam hinge. But they already got your horns installed. You got your servos installed. Oh, that must be a split flap. Is that a split flap? Huh? Oh, they're just sticking there on. See there, pilots? You got to exercise them control surfaces. You got to exercise them control surfaces. Now that's got a set of hinges on that one. Maybe the paint was just stuck. But you always want to exercise them control surfaces. That relieves the stress off of the servo when you first use it. When you first make the move to center the servo. That puts a lot of stress on the servo. Now these have got metal servos in them. Yeah, you can always tell when it's got metal. It'll move. If it's plastic, they don't move. You gotta turn the machine on to get it to move. But I got some more stickers. I might have a sticker going up through here and coming into a point. I got a big arrow. Let me show it to you. It kind of goes. Got a big arrow here. Look, it kind of goes on up front here in the front of the plane. But heck, I could put it right there or something else. Let it just barely tap over that. I'm gonna have this move, so I might get it on back here somewhere. That's a pretty cool wing there. I don't see no indentions on it. No holding a handprint on it where somebody was holding it too hard there. That's the way my Viper was. I still, them two pieces of balsa there, that's kind of strange to me. I'll have to check that out. Nothing in that. Oh yeah, there's those spare hinges. Nylon hinges. If you ever want to put the hinges in the foam hinges on the ailerons, maybe these on the rudder too. This is the one I want to talk about right here. Oh yeah. Let me get this out. Freewing bags all their stuff nicely. Keeps the dirt and dust off of them. And it gives it a little cushion in the packing. Exercise our surfaces. Foam hinges. Horn install, servo install. Gotta put the rod on. That looks pretty cool there. Got a long lead. You gotta pull that lead all the way through the fuselage to the front cockpit. Got a long lead on it. Alright. This is what we're gonna do. Let me check something right quick. I got some blue. It ain't really. It needs to be a little more black, a little more dark. Maybe too green. Let's see. I don't know. That's my blue paint I'm gonna use. I'm gonna paint this entire rudder. Vertical stabilizer blue. That color right there. It's gonna be all blue. Now I was hoping that jack there was a sticker, but it ain't. It's a water decal. So I'm gonna have to go over that. Can't take no water decal off. But it's nice and smooth in case you want to paint over it, or after it's blue. Let's see if I got the right one. Nope, I ain't got the right one. I'm gonna do that on this side. It's a little bit easier. It don't have the servo and the horn on that side, so it'll be easier to see. Okay, this is the decal off of the Freewing or FMS 80mm red arrow. See? But I've got to paint the entire vertical stabilizer blue. See? And then I've got to go over and make sure I got enough here and move it here and move it there. And you notice the 3 jets here on the ends. I'm going to try my best to keep them jets on there. I'm going to lose that one though. I'm going to lose that one. But these other 3 right here, I'm going to be able to keep. That one's going to be lined up with the other side. This is going to be lined up with the other side. And that rudder's going to split it right dead in the middle, right up through here. But that ain't nothing. You get it stuck on there and you take your hobby knife and make it cut. Yep, it might be a little bit over that one. Let me move this. Let me get that up till it's all the way to the top. Jet's gonna be right there. Yep. Have to move that in. That way I can miss that jet. See, I don't want to cut through that jet, so I'm trying to get all the way up out of that corner. See? But I'll get it worked out. Yep, that's long enough. I'll have that jet, and that one is barely gonna come off. But I was got, oh yeah, well, no, that's exactly almost lining up perfect right there. See, they got a cut right in it, right here. So for the bottom of the rudder, then you stick this piece down on the fuselage piece. I mean, on the horizontal stabilizer and elevator. Yep. So that's what it's gonna look like, pops. Instead of the 80mm FMS, it's gonna be the Freewing 70mm with the jack on the tail. Jack. Alright, we got a horizontal. This one here. buying something that's mass produced. They all look the same. Make it yours. Do little things. Make it yours. Make it the only one out there on that flying field that looks like that. Even though it's a Freewing red arrow, heck, go for it, man. Think about it. Think about some things. I got a extra cockpit ordered, $24 for a pilot, because I want a pilot in the back seat when it's a two-seater. I mean, I'm sick. See that little part of blue there? That's where that decal goes on, the part of blue. This is the top. That's the bottom. Pre-install servos. Let's exercise our surfaces with the ball joint on it. Look at there. Oh yeah. This is metal. Freewing makes their ball joints metal. FMS makes theirs out of plastic or nylon, whatever you want to call it. But I've noticed that the FMS doesn't have any vibration or no movement in it like the Freewings. The Freewing metal one on my F-15, you can sit there and move that thing just a little bit. See? And when you're going 120, 140 mile an hour in that F-15, you don't want that elevator doing that. You understand? You know what I mean? But, you know, this one goes 100. 4 screws bolted in. This is all screw in. There's a couple little doodads. That's right, Dave. Dave's RC. Little bitty doodads you gotta put on. That you gotta use the glue with. What is this? I have something here. Yep, here's some screws. A slip proof for the battery. Rods. Slip proof for the battery there. Rods. Ventral fins. And a tube of glue. Those ventral fins is made out of balsa. Alright, we got a couple little antenna there. Yep, that little black antenna there. And I was thinking about painting these black. See, they're made out of balsa wood. They got that rough texture on it. So what you do is you sand this a little bit with some fine sandpaper. And then you take some black paint and you paint it. You put 2 or 3 coats on it and you let it dry. Now, yes, it's going to look wood grainy. Yeah, yes it is. So you let it sit about 30 minutes. You go back out there, you put 3 more coats on it right quick. Just lay it on there. You go back inside, watch TV 30 minutes. You go back outside, you still see them cracks in the wood. You come out there, you put you another 3 coats on it, man. Get it on there wet. See? Let that wood soak that paint up. See, that's what it's doing. The wood is soaking the paint up. And eventually, the wood will get full of paint. And you'll start building up your paint. See? Now, yeah, it's a spray bond paint, but it does the trick. I do it with silver. See? I can make that thing look like a piece of aluminum if I sit there and painted it with silver, but it might take the whole can of paint to do it, but I can make that piece look aluminum. See? MiG-21, it looks like aluminum. You can almost look in there and see your reflection in it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Yep, 1 pallet, 2-seater. So I got that pilot. Now that's a cool as hell pilot now. I mean, he's got the arms, got his oxygen mask sitting down there. So I got another one coming, and he's gonna be put in there. See? And what I'm gonna do is just to make it mine, all that edge in there, you see that yellow there and the red on the bottom and the red going over the rim. That's gonna be black. I'm gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint that black. See? But I'm gonna take this clear canopy off, put my palette in there, and if you'll notice, there's not really a lot of painting. They could paint the back of the seat black. You could put a couple more decals on them side panels. There ain't even a decal on the back piece of it there, and I've got some extra ones off of the Freewing decal sheet, so I'm gonna, well, you can't see that. But there's no sticker, there's no decal on the back of that dash, on the front of that dash. There's one on the front of that one, but it's hard to see. Let me see. Yeah, it's hard to see. My light's going out on them. My light's dying. Okay. Right here is your battery tray. Got a lot of room in that thing. Good Lord, you put a 6,000 in that thing if you want to. Look at that big old EC5. Is that what it is? EC5. Big ass thing. But they work. I like them the best. I use them all the time. There's your Freewing control board in there. Yeah. My light's down on me, pilots. Freewing's control board. Now sometimes you get a lemon on those. I mean, honest, I'm just gonna tell you the way it is. I've seen pilots have trouble with them. So I give it a shot until I have trouble with it. And if I have trouble with it, I take it out. You know, you can just wire all your stuff in. You have a little bit. You can get all your wires up under your battery tray there. Put your battery tray back in. You have your wires out of the way if you have trouble. Or if you just don't trust it, you want to change it anyway, go for it. It's yours yet. But I'll let it ride. I use the equipment that comes with it until it breaks. Hey, ventral fans. Get into it right here. You stick them in there with some glue. There's your front landing gear. See the spring load shaft? But hey, it works. Works for me. We got a decal coming off there, and that one's kind of half-assed put on there. There's something there. It won't give you no problem. But that decal there is kind of half-assed put on. One on this side is done flipped off. See, look how it's done flipped off there. That won't, I ain't hurt nothing. Heck, I'm going to be taking it off anyway because I'm going to put a screen right over the top of this right here. There's going to be a screen put right over. Maybe a little bit inserted on the inside. Run a bead of epoxy around it. I get the epoxy that I use where you can run a bead around it. Got a mixing tip on it. I buy it at Walmart. Called Loctite. I can buy the smaller containers at the Dollar. In the South here, it's called Dollar General. But they'll have the little smaller containers with the mixing tip. Now there's where you gotta stick that rod up through there. Pull your leads through. 12 blade fan, Outrunner. 2300 kV. And I got another surprise for you. Check this out. Ordered Freewing F-16 70mm jet exhaust. Come on. Okay, let's see if it fits. Oh, it's a little big. A little big. Let's see if the other end, let's make sure that end. Yeah, at least the other end will go in. So I can cut it down. It's gonna be about maybe right there. So it's gonna be cutting it almost clean in half. But man, come on, guys. It ain't even got no cover on it there. Come on, man. Yeah, a little bit of something sticking out there. You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. But there you go. The unboxing of the Freewing Red Arrow 70mm with 12 blade fan, 80 amp ESC. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're planning on getting one. It's on sale right now, $240 at Motion RC. I'm out.